Alright, kia ora, tēnā koutou, Bulawhanakia, who hanged it, and welcome back into another video on the channel. Glad to have you with me once again, and I hope you guys have been well, keeping well, and welcome into our new subscribers on the channel as well. We're almost at 5,000 subs, 4,800 and something, so we only got a few hundred left to go until we reached 5k, which is the goal. So I really do appreciate it. Of course, we're giving away one free copy of Rugby 25 on the channel once we do hit 5,000. And if you want to win yourself a copy, details in the description below as well. So I really do appreciate the support. But a different video than what I normally make, as we're looking as the All Blacks selection is just around the corner next month. And then we've got the Super Rugby finals as well. So it's all pretty exciting stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks. But I thought I'll go ahead and create a 36-man squad selection based on a Super Rugby Fantasy performance. So the top performing players in the competition are in the squad. For those who don't know what Super Rugby Fantasy is, though, if you're new here, you're new to rugby, Super Rugby Fantasy is a game where fans become virtual team members, team managers, and you get to pick real-life Super Rugby players to be in your fantasy team. And every week, your players earn a certain amount of points based on how well they perform in the actual real matches. I've got like videos on the channel of Super Rugby Fantasy as well if you guys want to follow along, and I'll be doing one very soon as well. I've got to give an update of how I'm doing before we head into playoffs. But you guys, make sure you check those out, and especially if you're new. But for the rest of us, we're going to go ahead and get into it, get started. So we're going to start with the props first, and then we'll make our way through. If you've been watching Super Rugby, or if you've been playing Super Rugby Fantasy, then you should be able to recognize a lot of these players. There are some that you might not recognize. There's some All Blacks. There's some current All Blacks in there, but there's also a lot of new boys as well. So here we go. Your best performing prop at the moment is this man right here, Marcel Renata. And he's outperforming the rest of the players here. He's played 10 games for the Blues, 5 tries he's scored, 1 turnover, 79 tackles, 66 carries, 2 line breaks, and 5 offloads. He's been solid for the Blues this season, and that's why he's the number 1 prop in the country at the moment. Second up, you guys can guess along as well. Ethan de Groot, the All Blacks. It's good to see an All Black there as well. Takes second spot. Might have had a slow start to the season, but he's starting to find his groove here late in the competition as well, the Ethan de Groot. So it's good to see. Tamaiti Williams as well joins him as an All Black, and it's always nice to see 2 All Blacks there still in the lineup. Next, though, is new boy, and Josh Fositoa plays for the Blues. He's been great for the Blues this season as well. 112 carries out of 13 games, 140 tackles. So he's a tackling machine, defensive machine there for the Blues. And he's pretty dirty as well. But there you go, new boy Josh Fositoa. Next up is another new face, and Sola Ma'u, who plays for the Highlanders down south. 125 tackles there, 5 carries, 1 line break to his name as well. And he's looking pretty good this season too. And to wrap up the props there, so I've got 6 props here in the squad. And already in the talks from some rugby pundits is this man in Ollie Norris from the Chiefs. He's already in the talks to potentially join the All Blacks or get a call up this year. So hopefully he does. He's been great for the Chiefs this year, so he does deserve a call up there. But then we're missing out on a few players. So special mention, Fletcher Newell, who misses out. Fletcher Newell, who's injured at the moment. Hopefully he's okay, but he's just sitting below James Slipper, who's just below Ollie Norris on Fantasy Rugby. And just below Fletcher Newell is George Bell and Xavier Numia, George Dyer. So they miss out as well. But there you go. There's your front line there, your props. And I like it. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty solid in terms of your forward plays. I like it. But we will move on to the hooker position. And I think it's pretty straightforward. You guys should know, for those who are watching Super Rugby, at the one, leading the way is this man, Ioane Moananu, rookie. I think he might be only like 21, 22 years old, but he's leading the way in terms of points in his position there. 446, 12 games played, 5 tries, 3 try assists, 7 turnovers at the ruck, man. He can get the ball, steal the ball for your side, 70 tackles, 223 carries, 5 line breaks, and 3 offloads. This man is a hooker. He's not a loose forward, but he plays like such. And he's really been exciting to watch this season, watch him grow. Next up on the list is Ricky Riccatelli. He has the potential to join the All Blacks this year. And he's also looking really good there in the 2 jersey as well. He's playing solid for the Blues. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him in the talks as well as this man who's come back from injury as well, Samisoni Taukei'aho. It's good to see him in the mix-up in the squad too. Special mentions, obviously, Cody Taylor doesn't cut the squad. Unfortunately, he's been in good form as of late, later in the season. But he misses out, only just. And in fact, just below Samisoni Taukei'aho is Inkanaveri. So, yeah, Cody Taylor's a few spots away from Samisoni, who's been playing off the bench, by the way. So he hasn't really had many starts to the season. But he's always solid when he does. So there you go. There's your hookers. 3 of them. As we move on to your locks. Top performing locks in the country at the moment is the Dutchman from the Netherlands, Fabian Holland, who's the number 1 lock in the country at the moment. He's played 13 games, 1 turnover, 191 tackles, 120 carries, 1 line break, and an offload. And obviously, you don't get all the stats in this competition, but just everything referring to fantasy rugby, he's leading the way. Second is from the Blues is Josh Berry, the Bear. What I like to call him, he's played 12 games, 2 tries as well. So he knows how to get over the chalk there. 213 carries, 3 line breaks. So he's a solid runner. I think he's pretty young as well. Might be in his early 20s. Might be wrong. But he's there. And third is this man from Canterbury, Antonio Chalfoun. I like this player. He's been in my fantasy squad as well. I have used him, and he's a solid player to have in your lineup. I've seen him in a few other players, a few other guys' teams as well. So I know he's pretty good. And then to finish off the locks is Tupou Vaa'i, and that means Scott Barrett just misses out. Cullen Grace as well, I would like to see. I think Cullen Grace is in the talks for an All Blacks spot as well, but he just misses out to Tupou Vaa'i. Scott Barrett just above him, and then Cullen Grace, Patrick Tupulotu below him as well, and you got Caleb Delaney and Naitoa Akoi. So there you go, fantasy locks. Right there on the screen. And now for the big ball runners in the loosies. And at the 1, obviously, no real surprise here. Adi Savia has been outperforming everyone in Super Rugby this year. He takes number 1 spot there. 11 games played, 6 tries to his name this season, 3 try assists, 16 turnovers, 120 tackles, 481 carries on his back. Line break 7 and 12 offloads to his name as well. Adi Savia is number 1 loosie in the country for that very reason. Not to mention his kick and chase as well, which is not a stat in this fantasy, but yeah, we'll continue on. Second, I think a lot of people can guess as well, and he might be in the talks for the All Blacks, is the co-captain from the Hurricanes is Duplessis Karefi. How good has this man been for the Hurricanes this season? They're 21 turnovers to his name. 189 tackles, 311 carries. Very, very awesome player to watch. I think he's already been in the All Blacks 15. I'm not sure if he's had a cap to his All Black. I don't think he's had an All Black cap yet, so he's still a rookie. But it'd be awesome to see him there as well. Third is Christian Leo Willie, who's on the radar as well as Hoskins Sotutu. Fourth. Fifth, and this might come to a bit of a surprise to some, to others might not. Peter Lakai from Hurricanes takes a spot as well. And we've only got 2 positions left there. Luke Jacobson slots in. And then alongside him, I put Wallace Satiti. Now, below Luke Jacobson on the fantasy table is Dalton Papali'i. But I might be biased because I am a Chiefs fan, but I do like Wallace Satiti. I've seen Wallace Satiti in a lot of people's lineups. So that's partially why I did pick him as well. But it's because I'm a Chiefs fan, he gets a slot in. Tom Christie, special mention. Tom Christie, Dalton Papali'i, obviously Brad Shields, who I don't think will play for the All Blacks anyway. Samapini Finau misses out. Sean Withy, Simon Parker, who's been solid this season as well. And TK Howden as well. So a lot of good players that miss out, but that just goes to show how good these players throughout the season. So there you go. These are loose forwards. I like it as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few of these names on the board. But we will continue on. Your halfbacks, I think this is pretty straightforward. Your halfbacks and your fly halves are pretty straightforward, I would say. Best scrum half in the country at the moment, probably the world even. Cameron Roygaard, Hurricanes. He's having an excellent season this year, played 13 games, 6 tries, 11 try assists, 106 tackles, there's 7 turnovers, 451 carries, 9 line breaks, and 13 offloads. Boy can work. And second to him, I think we can guess as well, Cortez Ratima from the Chiefs. On the back end of the season, he's playing really, really well. He's finding the form that he had from last year as well. It's good to see. Hopefully, he can continue that as well. And then third is not Nathan Hasty from the Highlanders, and it's not Noel Hotham, nor is it Finlay Christie. I think you guys might guess this one at this point. Is another man from the Highlanders in Falau Fakatava, who hasn't quite... I'm not sure if he's got a call-up yet. But, he's there. He makes up the 3 for your scrum halves. So last year it was these 2 plus TJ Perenara. And obviously with the absence of TJ, we can slot in another one. So... Falau Fakatava is there. Noah Hotham misses out. Hasty is just below Fakatava. Christie is just below Hotham. And who else we got here? Preston is a little bit further down. Xavier Rose down even further. So there you go. Your top performing scrum halves of the season so far. Your number 10s there. Straightforward. Damien McKenzie takes the number 1 spot alongside Bowden Barrett there, the veteran as well. Experience on the field is very much important. A lot of these, obviously, we don't have the stats for experience, even though it's a key thing to have in any squad. But Bowden is there. Damien, pretty straightforward, and I like it. In fact, I'll just go through some of Damien's stats here. Damien, 10 games played, 6 tries scored, 5 try assists, 41 conversions made, 3 turnovers, 51 tackles, 546 carries, 10 line breaks, and 7 offloads. And I guess that's why he's everyone's captain when he's playing there. Bowden Barrett as well. He's got some good stats. Let's fire off some of his stats as well. 11 games played, 3 tries, 3 assists, 27 conversions made. So almost half of what Damien's got. 3 turnovers at the ruck, 43 tackles, 528 carries in terms of meters. I think it's meters there. Yeah. And 13 offloads as well. So I think we're all going to go with this sort of halves at the 10. Special mentions, though, Callum Harkin. Callum Harkin from the Hurricanes is a few spots, 3 spots below Bowden Barrett. And he's just above Josh Jacob as well, Harkin. So it's Harkin, Josh Jacob, and who else is down here? Tane Robinson's a bit further down. Rivers, Rihanna, they're a bit further down the list. So, yeah, there we go. Another special mention, though, James O'Connor is about 5 spots above Noah Lolosio. So he's actually outperforming Noah. I think they play a different amount of games, though, so play doesn't really count, really. But anyway, we'll continue on into the midfield, the midfielding. And at the 1, I think we all enjoy this guy's season so far. Quincy Paya for the Chiefs. He's been great for the side here this year since he's been back. 13 games played, 4 tries, 2 try assists, 10 turnovers, 126 tackles, 483 carries, 12 line breaks, and 6 offloads. That's why he's the number 1 center in the country there. Next to him is this man, Hurricanes, Balin Sullivan, and he slots in as well alongside Quinty Paya. Now the third option is might not be as a popular opinion. He is a popular choice in fantasy rugby, though, and that is the captain, David Havili, captain of the Crusaders, and he slots in just below Balin. Just below Havili, though, is Len Ekatal, and just below Ekatal is this man, Daniel Rona from the Chiefs, who's coming into nice form as well. And then to wrap up the midfield is this man, big man, and Billy Proctor, who's one of the best there in the midfielding anyway, even though he's down below on the list. But there you go. Special mentions, Peter Umaga Jensen as well from the Hurricanes. Rico Ioane is a few spots down. Talia is there as well from the Highlanders. Thomas Umaga Jensen from the Highlanders as well. Just missed out. Anton Leonard Brown is currently injured. Hopefully he's okay, but he misses out. McLeod as well. Levi Moore, and the list goes further down, rampling down the list. So there you go, your top performing midfielders for New Zealand. Now we finish off with the back three. And we will start with the highest try-scoring machine, and Sevu Reece. He's at the top of the list there. 12 games played, 8 tries scored, 4 try assists, 6 turnovers, strong over the ball. There's 71 tackles, 676 carries, and 13 line breaks, along with 20 offloads. So if you guys haven't grabbed a snack or something to bite or eat on, I do apologize. Hopefully this video isn't too long, and we're almost wrapping up anyway, so we're just in the last stretch. So hopefully you guys are okay. Next up, though, a lot of people want to see this man in the All Blacks jersey as well. Timothy Tavatavanawai from the Highlanders, co-captain. And he'll be awesome to see as well. Strong over the ball. Obviously, it's his sort of bread and butter, is to get over the ball, the ruck there, to steal it. Got a good boot on him as well. I think a lot of players sort of woke up to him because early in the season he was playing really well. He was outperforming a lot of the players, and then they sort of just read up on him, downloaded him, and sort of marking him quite well later into this season. Next is Will Jordan, who's just below Timothy. And obviously he's missed a few games, though, Will Jordan, but he'll slot in there as well. He is currently injured. Hopefully he'll be back for the All Blacks. He'll be fit and ready to go. Performing really well as well this year. Alongside him is the new boy in Leroy Carter. He's swapped over from Sevens Rugby into 15 this year. and he's been absolute fire for this Chiefs squad. Probably a little bit inconsistent throughout the season, but I think a little bit more time in the jersey, he will definitely come into flow. So good to see Leroy Carter there as well. Now, Kyron Tomafalau almost picked him, but he's not actually eligible to play for the All Blacks this year anyway, so I did skip him. Kenny Noholo is currently injured. Otherwise, I would have picked him as well, but I don't think he'll be selected for the All Blacks this season just from the injury he's had. I can't remember what kind of injury he's got, but it's pretty serious. Below Noholo is Sean Stevenson Shooter, I don't think he's going to be selected for the All Blacks this year because he will be finishing up at the end of the year anyway with New Zealand Rugby because he's heading overseas. Caleb Tungatau is injured, but he is below Stevenson. But I don't want to pick him either because I don't think he'll be selected. He's missed a few games as well, even though he's been on fire. So yeah, Caleb Tungatau, he just misses out on the selection. And then that brings us to this man from the Blues, a fair bit way down the list, but he is on the list. And it is this man in AJ Lamb. Makes the squad. Some like him, some not much of a fan, but he is there. He's putting up the points. Still a very good player there, solid for the Blues this season. And just below him, a few spots, is this man in Ruben Love. And I think everybody's come to the liking of Ruben Love. Now, I did put him in the back three, although some people have suggested that he's a 10, but he can play either positions, really. And if we do need him in the 10 jersey, because we do have Bodie and in D-Mac, he can slot in if need be. But I sort of like him in the back as well. But there you go. There is the squad. And that wraps up the Fantasy All Black squad for this one. That's your 36-man team. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys like it, if you would swap players out. I think this squad is a very good squad if you put, it looks like a fast-paced, high-agility squad. If you, I think this team would be successful if you put like a Chiefs sort of style of play, because they're all pretty quick. Adi Savia, Duplessis, Karefi, and Wallace Atiti on the field. That's a pretty quick lineup there. Ioane Moananu as well. Fabian Holland, Antonio Chalfoun. I mean, these are all pretty quick players to put out there. Probably not your biggest players or your tallest players, but they are pretty mobile. It's a mobile team. Marcel Renata is pretty fast for a prop as well. So yeah, even your outside backs, just really nuggety, high pace, high tempo sort of team, which makes sense to how much meters they gain, how many tries they score. But yeah, it's pretty fast. I would put a Chief style rugby around the side and see how they go. But that's it for this one. That wraps up this video. I hope you guys had fun, and as you guys gone along with me as well. And I'll see you guys in another video. Don't forget, Rugby 25 giveaway at 5,000 subs on a channel. Details in the description below. As well as be sure to check out our partners over at g2a.com for some awesome video game deals as well. And that wraps up this video. Until the next videos, take care, be well, and I don't know, maybe I'll do another video of my own selection of the All Blacks this year as well, and who I think the All Blacks will actually select in terms of the squad. So yeah, maybe I'll do some of those videos in the future as well. But until then, take care, be well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you there.